Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Jeremy Tracey here with Crokinole Game Boards, having the pleasure of the company of Andrew Korchuk and David? David Braun.
Yeah.
Well, we can call you Dave or no?
You can call me Dave.
All right.
You can call me lots of things.
And we are at the Welcome to Crokinole Niagara. That is actually on camera.
Okay.
So, what is this, the third meeting we've had here?
This is the third meeting. We have the monthly, so we started in July, so this is the third meeting. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, what inspired you to get a club started here in Niagara?
That's a great question, Jeremy. I think what really inspired us was I've always had a love for Crokinole. I played it a little bit as a kid. You know, I think everyone sort of has their own fond memories of having grandma's board down in the basement or something. So I've always casually enjoyed it. Just sort of on a whim, me and my father-in-law happened to go to the World Championships last year. We had a great experience. We sort of discovered this world of Crokinole that we didn't know existed. This sort of competitive yet really, really fun, great community that we really wanted to be a part of. And we thought, wow, this is something that could be in Niagara. So it took a couple of months. We went to a couple of tournaments, learned a couple of things, met a couple of people. Sort of got the basics for it together, and then we just sort of hit the trigger last summer, and the response has been great so far.
And what led to you jumping on board and helping him?
I was one of those stories of playing with Grandma and Grandpa when you're a kid. And a year ago, Andrew and I are out canoeing, and I said, so what are you doing in your spare time during the year? And he said, I'm playing competitive Crokinole. And I went, what? Wow. And he said, you need to come. So I came to the first tournament. Got cleaned out. That first tournament introduced to competitive Crokinole. And after that it was like, okay, this is great fun. Yeah. So
that was in Brucefield, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Brucefield.
Yeah, I remember talking to you guys after the Brucefield tournament.
Yeah.
And
so
yeah, I have to say that I don't know if it's because you're coming to a club meeting or just because you've been practicing, but your game has really elevated. So
wow, thanks, Jeremy.
You're welcome.
Just having fun and
yeah,
playing
so
the
no
game.
more tips for you. It's no longer friendly competitive Crokinole. It's straight up competitive Crokinole for you and I. So
truly entered the field.
Was Turtle Island the first tournament you guys went to?
Not for me.
Was it for you?
I think
one
mine
of the
was
first?
just one. Yeah, my first was the Worlds, and then we came to Turtle Island following.
Because one of the things we always say about Turtle Island Crokinole, fantastic tournament. Dale Henry down there at the Tuscarora Nation every, what is it, the first Saturday of every August?
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
And man, if you like food, that is the place to be. And then last month I drove down here to Niagara to the club, and here's this huge spread. What you guys have? Bacon wrapped scallops.
Scallops, yeah. All
So
kinds of things.
yeah, that's,
While we're on it, big shout out to Dale Henry. He's actually been coming. He wasn't able to be here today, but the last couple times he's brought a couple people from New York and a couple boards, and he's been a really big support for the club. So
yeah. So this is an international club.
This is technically, could be, it wasn't tonight, but it could be an international club.
All right, and Andrew Hutchinson's here tonight, so maybe you can back me up whether it's true or not. True for you, I know it's the first Crokinole meeting I've ever been to where they have actually sang happy birthday to someone at the club meeting.
And for me also.
It was for you also? Yeah. And I have to say that Sandy got the coolest birthday gift anyone could ever have. We wished her a happy flickin' birthday was what we did. So yeah, how can people learn more about where this club is, when you meet, and how they can get here?
We have a Facebook page, so just go on Facebook, search Niagara Crokinole Club. You'll find us straight away. There aren't any other Niagara Crokinole clubs out there, so we're the only result.
Yeah.
So just click a like, follow us. We'll send out reminders. If you like, you can also share your email address with me. Just email akorchuk@gmail.com, and I'll add you to our mailing list.
So it was
Yeah, we'll put it up on the screen.
I will put the link in the description box below, and I'll also put a link to your Facebook page. And when do you meet here at the Niagara Crokinole Club?
So we're trying to meet monthly on a monthly basis. So we're aiming for the Monday in the month closest to the 20th day of that month. So we're aiming for a 20 and getting as close as we can get.
Another question, what's the skill requirement for people to join this club?
It's very high. We're a very professional club, and you at least have to have one finger attached to one hand to be able to come out and play.
Okay, that's pretty strict.
That's the threshold.
There were actually some very first timers here tonight, wasn't there?
There were, and I think they had a great time.
And
that's what we're all about.
Yeah, and I think we had a great time playing with them. So regardless of your skill level, your age, if you're anywhere here in the area, even if you're international, hook these guys up on Facebook, and we hope to see you at the next Niagara Club Crokinole meeting. Thanks for your time, guys, and thanks for firing up a great club here. I'm looking forward to years of fun and flicking here and that the Niagara Crokinole
Thank you,
Club,
and thank you for your support.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll edit out anything that makes you sound bad. Either that, or I'll put it in the blooper reel.
Anyone else want to be in a video?
I've heard that Dave has a real face for radio, so maybe we'll save him for.
Okay.
What?
How awesome it is to have Jeremy Tracey here, making boards, bringing them down.
You're right. You're right.
See?
What? What? What are you laughing at, Hutch?
I find that a funny way to do it, but I love
You
it.
need some. I gotta edit out Andrew laughing in the background there. So.